And so what is that right approach? Where are our forces needed? China is the key player behind both of those foreign conflicts. The CCP is keeping both Iran and Russia afloat financially. China's purchasing massive amounts of Iranian oil on the black market, thereby enriching the mullahs. And Russia is selling China gas and much, much more. And that is bolstering Russia's war machine. Now, lengthy conflicts, particularly between Russia and Ukraine, will ultimately benefit China because it will distract America and it will deplete our already dwindling Western weapons and ammunition stockpiles. The threat posed by the CCP requires our primary focus and attention right now. They are the first truly peer competitor that we have dealt with in our lifetimes. If you look back at World War II, the Allied powers had a much stronger economy than the Axis powers. If you look at the comparison between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War, the economic comparison is not even close. The U.S.'s economy was so much more robust than the Soviet Union. Yet China is near a peer competitor to ours economically. They're close to us militarily. They have a lot of leverage over our economy because all the interconnectedness that has happened over these last many decades, largely due to bad decisions made to America's ruling class. And China has grand ambitions. They seek to be the dominant power in the entire world, and they are marshaling all their society to be able to achieve that objective. So this is a formidable threat, and it requires a whole of society approach. The next president of the United States must have the focus and determination to see major policy changes through. You cannot be focused on short-term political considerations. You have to do what's right, and you have to get the job done. Why is this something that we should care about? Well, look, I mean, I want to be the top country. I mean, I want to be number one in everything we do. It's just kind of competitive, but that's not the crux of it. A world that's dominated by CCP will see them export their authoritarian vision all across the world. This will be a world marked by internet policing, artificial intelligence, facial recognition, and social credit scores. It will end up creating a global dystopia. And this is a regime that you do not want to have control or influence over our society. After all, the death toll of the CCP regime since it seized power in 1949 may very well be the highest of any government in history. It numbers in the tens of millions, many of that at the hands of Mao Zedong. And of course, China was responsible for the COVID-19 virus and pandemic, and they tried to hide it, and they put the rest of the world in great peril, and yet they've never been held accountable for any of that. So the United States has to treat the threat posed by the CCP the same way we treated the threat posed by the Soviet Union.